Hello everyone, Dr. Fox is with you, and today I will tell you about the film Platform 2019. It all starts with the showing of Gorgen, who came to his senses in cell number 48. 3 Mogasi lives with them. There's nothing here, just one bed, and a hole in the ceiling and on the floor, exposing the same people, trapped in an unknown place. The cellmate explains that a new month has just begun. It remains to figure out exactly what they will eat, but one thing he knows for sure, the leftovers of those on top. Anyway, Gorgen tries to make friends, but 3 Mogasi asks him to stay on his side of the camera, adding that he has been living here for quite a long time. His experience makes it clear that level 48 is good, but after a month they will be transferred to a new sector, and now it's time to eat. A man eats everything that his hands touch with lightning speed. As Gorgen does not understand what is happening, he only takes one apple, and now the platform begins to descend. 3 Mogasi spits in the wake, arguing that people from above do exactly the same. After a couple of minutes the temperature begins to rise sharply, since you cannot take I'm eating, and Gorgen immediately throws the apple away. Not long before that, he is interviewed, where he had to sign a document agreeing not to leave the building until the end of the contract. Everyone is given a chance to take absolutely anything. She felt like Don Quixote's book, A New Day is coming. Gorgen is not eating anything again, and a cellmate is telling a story. How once he bought a knife, but tomorrow there was an advertisement with a better knife, and then he freaked out and threw the TV out into the street, hitting a passerby. So he was given a choice: either he goes to a mental hospital, or a pit. That's how he appeared here. During all this time, he managed to visit the 132nd floor, but this is not the worst thing. There are much more of them, but even on his floor there was no longer at least some crumbs, although even so you can live for a month, but if in the new month it is moved to a similar level, the worst will begin. Then Gorgen asks the people from below to eat less, so that everyone can have at least a little snack. While 3 Mogasi is demonstrating her subject, tomorrow is all ready. Gorgen decides to eat a little anyway. 3 Mogasi adds that next month they woke up in identical cells, and only now before Gorgen realized how he had managed to survive the lower sector. It's time for lunch, but this time, there was a certain woman named Miharu sitting on the platform, and the man asks not to notice her, since she goes downstairs every month in a desire to find her child, but before that she eliminates a cellmate, thinking that this way she will increase the chances of finding her son. People from below, seeing Miharu, try to grab her, condemning themselves to elimination. The day of the transfer came, but when Gorgen woke up, it was simply impossible to move, since 3 Mogasi managed to tie him up. All of this meant that they got to the 171st floor, while screams of despair resounded throughout the building. After 8 days of fasting, 3 Mogasi takes off a little food, and no request to stop helps. Only Miharu, who arrived in time, is eliminated by the old man, after which he frees Gorgen. When he comes to himself, he notices that his wounds have been treated, and that strength has appeared. Miharu fed him before to the floor below. With the onset of the new month, Imagire became his new cellmate, taking the dog with her, while she was the one who conducted his interview. They are at level 33. She says that she had no idea that people were being eliminated here, but it's worth understanding. There would be enough food for everyone if people wanted to share. Gorgen then asks why they took the child Miharu, but Imagire is sure there can't be a child among the participants. When the stove with food arrived, Imagire skips the meal, because now it's her dog's turn, simultaneously preparing 2 portions for the people below, asking them to eat only what is on the plate, and prepare 2 portions for the next people, but nothing comes out. All the following days, Imagire try to convince people from below, but they clearly don't care about it. Then Goreng takes everything into his own hands, declares that, if they don't follow the girl's request, the next meal will be mixed with his shit. One day Miharu comes down to their cell, and so far, the duo tries to help her. The dog steals food, the temperature drops in the room, but Goreng quickly catches her. That night, Goreng wakes up to furious screams, as Miharu eliminated Imagiri's dog. All this has incredibly hurt her, and she no longer wants to eat. Even the next day, Imagiri spends on her bed. Tomorrow they were expected on the 202nd floor, and the elimination of Imagiri. Not wanting to become the same as Trigomasia, Goreng quenches their hunger. Previously brought a book and a piece of plate. Use this to count the days. However, hunger cannot be contained, and he starts to have lunch. In the new month, he is moved to the 6th level. This time, the cellmate becomes Bahara, who has. There is a rope, with the help of which he wants to create a kind of ladder and climb to the very top. Unaware that people are unwilling to cooperate. So the rope falls to the bottom, but they have a stove full of food. At night, the spirit of Trimegasia comes with good news. This month is the last for Goreng, and he will finally be able to be released. Wanting to change the system, Goreng asks Baharad for help. Tomorrow they need to get on the platform and go down to the bottom. Distribute food among the residents. Baharada adds that he calculated the travel time of the panel. Most likely, there are 250 floors here. New day is coming. Duo is dismantling the bed to use the beams as a kind of spears, going down to the floor below. Goreng reports, since they ate yesterday, none of them will get food. The first hand will start from the 50th floor. It is from this compartment that the hunger strike begins. However, Baharad does not like it, because these people helped him last month. But as soon as the man starts arguing, Baharad sides with Goreng. A wise man was waiting for them on the 12th floor, who is sure the administration does not care about their trials. But perhaps the working class that maintains the building will receive a message. You need to come up with a symbol. It becomes a plate of panna cotta. Anyone who does not want to cooperate leaves this world, allowing calm people to eat a portion of food. After a while, the duo stumbles upon a live Mihara, who tries to fight back against the two men. Seeing that she has no chance, the duo rush to the rescue. One of the bandits turns out to have a katana capable of to cut a beam with a stick and wound Baharad. Only the duo was able to survive in this brawl. After a while, the platform stops at level 333, which means clearly more than Baharad's calculations. And even though at first they can't understand why there's nothing here. No, Molly comes out from under the bed, showing that Miharu was not insane. In a desire to help, the duo gets off the platform, and it immediately sinks lower. Goreng asks to throw out the note as soon as possible, but Baharad can't do that, because it's their symbol. But even after a couple of minutes, the temperature has not changed. Baharad does not hesitate to give the dessert to the girl, so the trio continues to live on this level. Gorna visits the spirits every now and then, even Baharan joins them, stating that this girl is a message, since it is a night, he has left this world. Upon the onset of a new day, the duo decides to go even lower, plunging into pitch darkness, but they still manage to get to the bottom. There are three. He asks Goreng to get off the platform because he is not a message. And as soon as he got down to the floor, the platform took off with incredible speed, rushing to the very top. This is where the film ends. Dr. Fox was with you, and I will be very interested in how you rate this film. You can write about it in the comments, or just advise something interesting. See you very soon. Bye.